I'm Paul Morris. I'm the Lab Manager and Engineering Manager here at QualityLogic. I'm leading the effort here on accessibility testing. So why don't we have a little bit of fun and see just what the world has to offer us in the way of experiences by going to a few well-known websites, and we'll just look at the accessibility experience there. So I'm going to start by opening up Chrome.
Windows R, enter. New tab dash Google Chrome, address and search bar, edit, type in text.
So there's Chrome open. So let's start out with a fairly well-known website. How about Google?
Enter. Google Chrome, search region, search edit combo. To set the value, use the arrow keys or type the value.
Okay, so we're on the Google website, and I'm going to go ahead and just move my cursor to the top of the screen. Everything on this is keyboard driven, so
Google.
We'll just control home and that takes us to the top of the screen. And the way people interact when they're using assistive technology is they'll either use the tab key to navigate or they use the arrow key to navigate. I'm an arrow key type of guy, so I'll just arrow down the page and we can hear what we are going to experience. So
link about, link store, link Gmail.
So as we arrow down, you hear each link being spoken and what it relates to, right? Link Gmail. I'm sure we all understand that that's a link, relates to Gmail.
Link images. Google X button collapsed.
Now, the interesting thing there is there's a button, and you may have heard it actually say, but there's a button that's collapsed. So on the screen reader, to open that, we're going to hit the space bar.
Space account link.
Now, there's kind of a defect right there. It didn't tell me that it expanded. It didn't actually state that the menu has expanded. So I'm going to theorize that I'm in it, so I can arrow up and down.
Link search, link account.
So I can tell that, you know,
link search, link my business.
There are definitely some options there.
Link search, link account.
So I'm just going to arrow up one.
List of 15 items.
There is a list of items, which is good information.
Group start I0_1582327080351.
And there is a defect. I mean, we are talking about the Google page that we all know and have used a million times. Just by arrowing up one time, we hear a control that isn't correctly decorated in this YARIA menu, and it just speaks gibberish.
Google account code.
If you read this,
group start I0_1582327080351.
it would have no context to anybody with eyesight, and it equally has no context to somebody that is listening to a screen reader. So, I mean, that's the experience just with going with Google. What's really interesting with Google,
search region,
we'll go ahead and do a quick search.
QualityLogic.co, QualityLogic, home, heading level 1 accessibility links.
Now, what I know on here,
Google X button, Google account, Paul search, iVoice, Google search button, more button menu.
So, you hear more button menu. This is what's really interesting because if I hit that one.
Base menu to navigate. Shopping, 1 books, 2 flights, 3 books, 2 shopping. 5
as I arrow up and down in that menu,
flights, 3 of books.
You can actually hear it working correctly. So what this means is that Google does know how to do this correctly. It's just nobody has probably told them that that menu on their main homepage is broken. And that's kind of what we do. We help customers identify problems like this so that they can resolve these problems and make their site experience better.